Gemini, how are you? Let's do a reading for your current energy, shall we? As always, please take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. Now, I sure appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. And if you appreciate what I do here, help me out. Hit that like button right there. Boink, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really makes a difference to my channel. And I would love to see my channel continue to grow. All right, let's see what's going on for all of my Gemini. Thankful for the messages for all my Geminis. All right, first card out for you is the Seven of Cups to the Four of Wands coming in reversed. So, look, the Seven of Cups is saying, you know, I don't know what to do next. You know, there's just like, I don't know what direction to go in. I don't know what I should do, what I shouldn't do. Should I make this move or should I do something else? Should I get married? Should I not get married? Should I do this with this person? Should I not do this? I mean, I think the wheels are spinning in the heads of some Geminis. And I think, you know, I mean, it's very personal, very internal, right? Because we got the Four of Pentacles here above it. So I feel as if, you know, this is like your head just kind of spinning a mile a minute about whether or not you want to kind of move forward and, you know, with someone or, you know, with what you need to do. Because here, in your recent past, we do have the Fool card coming in. So I think, you know, there's a part of you, you know, you decided that, you know, all right, we're going to make this new beginning. We're going to do this, right? We're going to do it. But now, I think, you know, you've got all these thoughts and reservations and, you know, questioning everything. Bottom of your reading here, we've got the Nine of Cups coming in reversed. I don't know if this is really what I want. Is this really, really what I want? And when we have the Nine of Cups come in reverse like this, sometimes there's this selfishness that comes up. And I feel like here, you know, again, you know, these cards talk about you not really wanting to open up to how you're really feeling about what's really going on in your life. But you're questioning, like, whether or not this is really what you wanted. Because, you know, now it's like, I don't know whether or not I really want this. Let's see what else comes out for you. Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles coming in reverse. I mean, that you just, there's something that you just don't want to put any more energy into. You just, no. Justice. I mean, and it could be, you know, it could be a relationship, it could be a partnership, it could be a business thing. We do have the Pentacles here, you know, around money. You know, this could be something that you just don't want to continue. This could be maybe a direction of, you know, maybe you thought you wanted to go in this direction, but now you're like, no, I don't want to do this. Ten of Swords coming in reversed. And the Hanged Man. Yeah, you know, you're sitting on the fence of, again, I'm not sure whether or not I want to end this. I'm not sure whether or not I want to continue. You know you want to end this. All right, come on, let's be real. All right, we've got the Nine of Cups coming in reverse. We've got you really questioning whether or not this is really what you want, you know, and what's gonna cost you. I mean, if you are looking at a business venture, you're going to start with someone. You know, it's going to take you in a whole new direction, you know, whether or not you really can afford it or whether or not you really feel like it's worth putting the energy into it. Because, again, you're questioning whether or not this is really going to work. Because when we have a Ten of Swords energy, I mean, there's already been problems, right? There's already been issues. So, you know, and it's like, well, shoot, you know, if there's already been issues, I'm not real sure whether or not I want to keep going and putting this energy into here, you know, Justice card, because that's just not, I don't think it's working for me. And, you know, maybe, you know, you're in a point right now where there's like, it's complicated because there's legal connections that bind you. But we do have the Hanged Man. I like the Hanged Man because it says, you're really in your head, right, trying to figure this out. And the Hanged Man says, let's gain some perspective. All right, if you're going to have to look at all of these options, let's look at them, you know, with a clear head and, you know, some objectivity. And I think you'll be okay, you know, because then, you know, you'll know how to open up when the time comes. All right, we do have a King of Cups here. So I don't know whether this is your father, this is somebody who you are dealing with. You know, maybe they're involved Who is this King of Cups? You know, maybe this is somebody who you're working with. You know, there's definitely, you know, something that, you know, this king is involved with. Maybe they're financially invested into this. But, you know, the Eight of Pentacles, you know, this is a great card because it's, you know, really getting down to work and doing what you do. All right. I mean, this is a card of craftsmanship. This is somebody who has really, you know, has tuned their skills. Well, in whatever arts it is, or whatever profession it may be, you know, so this person may support what it is that you've been doing, but now you don't want to really do it. Maybe you have to turn around and tell them now after they've invested all this money that, you know, it's just not working. There's a reason why you're hung up about being able to just end this, all right? And the reservations you have about moving forward with it. It's not what you want to do. Maybe it's what somebody else wants to do. Maybe you kind of have this wake-up call of like, this isn't me. This isn't what I want. King of Pentacles, the bottom of the deck, coming in reverse. Now, this is, you know, again, this isn't a good energy when it comes to business or working with people or working with someone. You know, I mean, this is a shady character. This is greedy. This is ruthless. This is selfishness. This is somebody who feels like they're entitled. And, you know, as an overall business deal, you know, it would indicate, no, this isn't a good direction to continue with. So you may have reached a point now, like I said, where I don't know whether I really want to continue and keep going. You know, because here we've got this new start and we're going to, you know, take it off. We're going to take off the ground and, you know, but it could really, I think you see something within the workings of all of this that really bother you, especially if it could involve money, right? All right, listen, I'm going to shuffle the deck and see if one card wants to come out. Final card for my Geminis regarding the spread. All right, we got the Queen of Wands. We got a few cards. We have the Page of Swords, the Hermit, and the Queen of Wands. So look, the Hermit wants you to look at, you know, what's being said. All right, because I feel as if there could be a person over here, this Queen of Wands over here, who says, hey, I don't like what's going on here, and I don't think this is right, and I don't know whether you should continue. Maybe, you know, they have said an awful lot to you that you really need to listen to. Heed their advice. Because maybe they were right about what you were getting yourself involved in, what you were about to start, why you had so many reservations. Because, you know, this person over here, you know, you kind of threw them over to the side and said, well, I'm just going to keep going. And now you're like, whoa, you know, maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I should listen to them. Yes, maybe you should. Even if what they said pissed you off, made you really, really angry. I think they're trying to help you. So, bottom of the deck is now the Eight of Cups. So I think it's time to walk away from a situation that, you know you need to end, but you don't know how to end it, right? But I think you really need to walk away from it. But it won't be over, because I feel like on this side of the cups, somebody's watching you walk away. But, I mean, you can see that it's not, you know, this is never going to work. Three of Wands reverse. This is not going to bring in what it is I really am after. Wow. All right, Gemini, that's what I got for you. All right, please take what works, see what doesn't. If it resonated, great. If it didn't, that's okay. Check your other signs. I'm a little behind on the signs, but, you know, I'm going to try to catch up now. And hopefully by the weekend, I'll have everybody all signed up. All right, anyway, be happy, be healthy, be kind. I'll see you later. Bye.